Hello everyone, I'm here to show how I do my arcane spect Scolo Dark Rune farm. So basically I'll show you my spec. It's, raid spec arcane. Like this, just regular raid spec. And basically I have pretty good gear. I have the 2-set bonus for 20% more arcane damage. So I don't know if you need that, but it helps. It helps a lot. I've seen people do this build a little bit, or this run a little bit differently, without this good gear, like with garbage gear. But I think if you want to do that, you might as well go Frost, and there are some Frost videos out there. But this is for arcane. I'm gonna go pretty slow throughout this run, and I'm gonna explain everything as best as I can to make it as simple for you as possible. Basically, first I'll say the buffs. You want damage magic, I think, to take less damage. You see a lot of mages using that in this area. Arcane intellect, and then not mage armor, but ice armor. I made that mistake in the beginning. I was wondering why I was dying. It actually helps a lot with attack time increased. Beat time between attacks. But anyway, there's two ways to get through here. You can basically kill these mobs, which is the worst way. You can basically you can fall back here and then hit the blink button before you hit the ground, so you don't aggro any mobs, and then go through the door down there. There's some videos that do that. Faster methods do that. But the most easiest way I found, because it'll be off cooldown every run. The run takes around 13 minutes. This run will obviously be slower because I'm explaining everything. But you want to use invisibility. It makes it simple, and I die sometimes jumping down there. And but the problem with invisibility is sometimes these mobs accidentally aggro anyways, even if you invis all the way to the door. I don't know why, it just happens sometimes. You just have to kill them at the end if that happens. So yeah, you invis. I have all my buffs, I have everything. And then you walk up to the door. You want to stand right in the middle. They might aggro anyways. No, they didn't aggro, okay. You want to go around here. Through here. There's a few ways to handle these next mobs. Basically, you want to kill the patrols. There's 4 patrols here. One way is to group them all up, hit them with the ice lance, all 4 of them, and bring them here. Then you can frost nova them, then step back, and then blizzard them. And I use cooldowns for that, and it works. But since I have so much arcane blast damage, because I have the 2-piece set bonus, what I do is I just kill them. With arcane, I pop my cooldowns, and I kill them one by one. There's 4 of them. You want to try to aggro 1 at a time. I think I aggro 2 here. No, I aggro 1. Okay. And they don't aggro the other mobs. Even if you hit them when they're next to other mobs, they don't aggro other mobs. They only aggro each other. Perfect. Oops. There we go. This is where I use what is it called? Evocation? I evocate if I'm full health. You always want to evocate as much as you can to save time. What I do next is I target a Necrolite here, then I spell steal, then I switch targets and I counterspell the other guy as soon as he starts casting. I think I could even do it sooner, but I just wait till he starts casting. Then I pull them both, or this guy stays. You have to kill him last by himself. But I pull the summoner, and I stand right here, and then I jump and arcane blast, or arcane explosion. Sorry. And I think when you jump, you get a wider AOE for arcane explosion. So that's why I jump. I just see some speedrunners jump, so I just imagine that's what. But maybe you can stand still. I just jump. But yeah, here's how it goes. So like that. Right here? Is it hitting everything? No, it's not. Right here. Yeah, now it's hitting everything. Usually I kill the one on the right as well, but I messed up my positioning a little bit. And I kill this guy by himself. And I make sure before I kill him to take another one of these spell steals, because it helps a lot. I'll take it right now. It'll help with the next pack. I just do it just to be safe right now. And I heal. Actually, I might as well get this stuff while I'm here. But the reason you want to do this run is mainly what I just got, the dark runes. They sell for around 10 gold each, sometimes 15 gold depending on how desperate your surfer is for them. You get a lot in other loot as well, but dark runes are, you know, big money. You get like maybe 2 or 3 per run, and you can run it 4 or 5 times. People make about, you know, anywhere from 200 to 300 gold depending on how fast they are and, you know, how lucky they are. You know, that's pretty much it. You want to try to get lockout, so you want to get 12 or 13 minutes. But yeah, then I basically do the same thing with the other side. And I don't pop cooldowns because I want to save that for the next room. Okay. Wait for him to start casting. Pull him over here. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. If your health gets low, just health stone or health pot. You probably don't have a health stone, so yeah, just health pot. Perfect. For me, yeah, on average it takes about 13 minutes if I'm going slow. If I'm going faster, maybe 11 minutes. But basically the dark summoners, and then in this room it's just the dark summoners, and in the next room I forgot the name of them all, but I'll show you which one. But those are the only, it's only like 2 enemies that drop the dark runes. Dark summoners, and then I forgot the name, but it's in the next room. But these, I don't think the necrolites drop them at all. I think it's just in this room is the dark summoners. I like to recast Diamond Magic just in case I need it. You wanna, basically, if you're doing optimal, you wanna pop Mana Emerald as much as you can. But for safety, I like to keep it just in case I'm desperate for mana and I don't have any other source and I don't want to use a mana potion. So yeah, this room can get a bit tricky because there's so many patrols. Basically, you wanna Ice Lance here, and then target the Spectral Tutor and Ice Lance him, because you want him targeted. Then, once you get around the corner, you want to wait, because the Spectral Tutor, he can silence you. And if he silences you and you don't have like an ice block or something, or some way to get rid of the silence, then you might die. So you want to always have him targeted. And you want to, basically, you can pull 2 packs of these guys, but you don't want to pull 2 packs of the Spectral Tutors. But because if one of them, like if you counterspell one, you can't counterspell the other. So you could be screwed because one of them could still silence you. So you want to always, when you pull with your cooldowns, you want to always pull one of the ghost packs and one of the non-ghost packs. So here, I'll show it now. Like that. I pop cooldowns in a second. And I have the Spectral Shooter targeted. See, he's silenced. Why didn't this guy come? That's okay. There you go. That's it. I got a little low there, but that's okay. It was a little dicey. Usually the guy comes in closer. I guess I timed it not that well. But I'd rather show a sloppy run just so you guys get a taste of, you know, the worst case scenario rather than the best case scenario where everything goes perfect. Because your first few times it was not going to go perfect until you get used to it. Even though this is a fairly simple run, it can be a little hard to get used to, especially if you're undergeared. And I didn't use Ice Block, so that's okay. I could have used Ice Block. Basically what Ice Block does, what you want to use it for, is if there are many enemies far away and you don't have any way to LOS, then you can Ice Block, and all the enemies that are far ranged will come close to you. Most mages know that, but just in case you don't. Okay. I'll keep my Cold Snap, just in case I want to do 2 Ice Blocks later. Like, just in case I mess up a pull and I have to have another Ice Block. There's a guy behind me. I like to kill the pats as well. You can kind of skip a lot of them, but I like to kill them. And then you can pull this pack like this, but sometimes it pulls the Adept. You don't really want the Adept, just because the Necromancer is the only one that drops the... Oh, there's silence. I probably should have targeted him first now that I think about it. I wasn't thinking that. I was just too focused on talking, but... You want to always attack the Spectral Tutors first. I'll do this. See, because he silences. He could have almost silenced because I messed up that pull. But basically, sometimes with this pull, it pulls the adept anyways, even if you position yourself right. I think it's just you have to have precise positioning somehow. I don't know exactly the precise one, but you want to stand near the door. But I don't really pull the adept because adepts don't drop the dark runes. Only the what are they called? The necromancers in this room, and then the necromancers in the last room don't drop them. But yeah, you want to get as much necromancers as possible. That's the point of this run. And the dark summoners in the last room. Yeah. 31 seconds. I'll pull one more. When I'm doing single pulls, I always pull the spectral tutor packs first, just because I want to. Oh, there. I had to silence them. Just because you want to have as little of these guys as possible, because they can be a pain. I always Frost Nova and then target the Necromancer, because he comes into melee range, and melee is kind of annoying for a mage. I kill the Adept last usually. I have evocation, so I can evocate on the next pull probably, if I'm not low health. But I probably will be low health, because I am going to do a double pull now, because my cooldowns are ready. So, I'll probably kill this guy alone first. I might even kill this guy alone first, just because I want to make the pull extra safe. This is if you want to be extra safe, but for time, you want to probably pull this guy with these, because if you can, if you have the damage for it to survive. You might have to health pot, but yeah. No, I'll be okay. I'll just get full mana first. And then I'll pull this guy with these two packs. And then I'll ice block. Because when I ice block, this guy will come into melee range, and then it'll be all good. You'll see. Okay, everything is ready. Yeah. Like this. This guy's probably gonna get pulled, yeah. I'm waiting for that silence. Yeah. Oh, there was... What? Okay, I messed up. I'm gonna heal. I didn't see how he silenced me. Was there two of them? I don't know what I messed up there. I guess I didn't see the silence. Whatever, I must have missed it. It's okay, I just heal potted, so it's all good. But if you were probably under gear, you probably would have died there. But yeah. I didn't see it. I was watching out for it. I even had counterspell ready, so I don't know. But that was the one mistake I made so far. That I saw, at least. But now, since I used the ice block, I want a cold snap, so I get another ice block, just in case I mess up again. But yeah, see how I was kind of screwed there? When he silenced me, I couldn't cast anything, so you get kind of screwed there with these tutors. And I just pop my what is called icy veins. Just you might as well use it. That's why. It's probably better to use for that pull, but it's okay. Because this pack is the hardest out of all the pulls, because it has 4 of them. You probably want to save it for that, but I was like, I don't really care. Okay. The pull is taking longer than usual, but that's just because I'm explaining everything. And I messed up there. Oh wait, I missed one. I missed one Necromancer. You don't want to miss any Necromancers. Definitely. If you guys want any other guides for like water walking, this is for my water walking. See how, watch my mana. Yeah, if you guys want any guides for that, or for kiting or things like that, you can always ask and I'll make another video. But yeah. Alright. Now that I think about it, I probably should have saved Icy Veins for this, but that's okay. There's 2 Adepts. That'll be fine. This guy's gonna come into melee range though, probably. But I can kill this guy fast enough to not worry about it. Don't silence me. There we go. Ever since I got the 2-piece for Arcane Blast, I do giga damage. At least compared to what I was doing before. I was doing garbage before this. Now I do better damage. I didn't know how much it mattered. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, it's the 20% extra damage for Arcane Blast. It does cost 20% more mana, I think, but I think it's way worth it for that extra damage if you can sustain yourself. I'm gonna recast Dampen Magic. You want to recast it every 10 minutes. Let me do one more. But yeah, basically when you're doing this on a legit run, if you're really confident in yourself, you want to use mana animals on cooldown just so you can do faster pulls. But if you're doing 12-minute pulls, it doesn't really matter because you're gonna hit cooldown anyways, or lockdown. What is it called? Lockdown, something like that. Yeah. Oops, wrong one. This was a sloppy pull. I was just focused on talking. Sorry. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is all you do. You could probably, if you're going as slow as me right now, you could probably use your cooldowns again, but you probably want to save it for the next run. So I would save it for the next run. 2 necromancers. This one's kind of annoying because they're both going to come in melee range. But maybe I can nuke one fast enough. Let me actually do this. Yeah, you want to kill the necromancers first, just because they melee you. I'll use, see, this is what I say mana emerald for, just in case I run out of mana. How many did I get? I only got 1 dark red, but usually you get more. Usually you get 2 or 3. I've been unlucky recently. But that's it. You can kill this last step, but this really, you know, it's not going to give you that much. But that's the run, then you just run out. That's it. Thanks for watching.